Raider reaction is mature audiences only. So if you can't stand the heat, stay away from the fire.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am The Commish, coming to you live, as always, from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. And just where is that, might you ask? Damn, I know it's been a long weekend. You don't even have to tell me. But let me just give you some simple directions, shall we? I know you like landmarks, so let's start there. It's just down the street, past the house with the boarded up windows. Make sure you stop at the corner and ask my man Joe. He's a gentleman, he's a scholar, he's a goddamn Raider fan. He's draped in silver and black. Slip him what you should. And my man's gonna point you in the right direction. He's gonna tell you to take a left and then a right. And as you find yourself strolling down the damn street, minding your own goddamn business, a cool breeze will hit you that chills you right to your skeletal core. And you find yourself asking, was that the autumn wind? You goddamn right. Should you venture down that deep dark alley? Well, of course you should. Because what you're gonna find at the end is a special little place that we like to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction, and there's so much shit to get into on Monday that we like to call Monday Raider Reaction, Monday Night Misfit Madness, because I'm gonna have somebody joining me here shortly. But till he gets here, let's get things cracking right out of the gate. So, where do we begin? Where do we begin? Where do we begin? I had my instant reaction, which is just like yours, raw, immediate, right after the whistle blows, and I sit down and I just spill it. And you know, we don't look at stats. We don't look at the idiosyncrasies of the game and the small things. At that time, we're just looking at, we lost. I'm upset about it. and it's the lasting image of the game, whether it was the fucking shitty calls from the ref or whatever it was. That's all you remember at the time. But then, come Monday, you wake up, you've processed it, you've already, all your homies done giving you shit about it, whoever you had on the Raiders on your fantasy team, you've dealt with it, you've coped, and you've woke up, and now you're on to the next day. Now you're starting to look at it, and you're like, you analyze it a little bit, you process it, and you're already moving on. I was moving on by last night. That's what I love my post-game reaction, because I can come on here, it's an emotional dump, I'm kind of over it, and then I move on. So it's kind of therapeutic in a way. So y'all should be, I should be sending y'all, should be sending me a bill and shit for therapy. But it's good for me. It's a nice cleansing. So today we sit back and look at things, and I like to dissect the game up a little bit, and I want to start there. My overall takeaway of the game was this: step back and look at it as a whole. First quarter, we came out gangbusters. Raider Nation's on the edge of our couch. We're dancing around the living room. We're dancing in the stands. And we're losing our fucking mind. We're like, holy shit. I told you. I told you. And then all of a sudden, second quarter starts. And we get laid out like a fucking frog in 7th grade anatomy. And just pinned open and dissected. It was ugly. It was terrible. But what happened? Second half of football came. And the second half of football, adjustments are made in the locker room. And what happened? How many points were scored in the second half? Fucking 0. 0. The defense bowed up, held strong, bent but did not break in the second half. You come out in the second half and you force a punt in 7 plays. At that time, it's 28-10. You then take the ball 77 yards, eat up 3.5 minutes of clock, take it inside the 10-yard line, and you cannot make that mistake. I don't care who it's on. I'm not pointing fucking fingers. Bad play call. Why the fuck? So many other plays that could have been called besides that. That was the type of play where you've already relegated him to really one option, and if that option's not there, you're going else. You're either going to force it or throw it away. Forced it. Interception. Rewind. Take that back to play. Something else is called. What have you. You go in and score right there. All of a sudden, it's 28-17. And it's the middle of the third quarter. And it's a whole new game. Again, even after that, Kansas City gets the ball. And we force a punt for only 16 yards. And we throw another interception. They fumble. They give the ball back to us. Then we punt. Then they punt. Then we punt. I agree, Mark. It's the old beast mode analogy, man. And sometimes you just have to realize how basic football is. I've got a handful of yards here. It's first fucking down. Don't try to be cute. Run the fucking football. At some point, football is a basic sport. Line of men on one side, line of men on the other. I only need a little bit. I ain't got to get all crafty and throw it through the air, take all these risks and shit. Fuck no. Shove that motherfucker in his belly and say, go give me a couple yards. Come on, man. Marcus Allen fucking made his fucking bread and butter diving over fucking piles inside the 5. right there. There's a point in the game, in every game, where you have the opportunity to regain momentum. Momentum's that big word that everybody talks about it. Once you have it, you want to keep it. Once you don't have it, it's hard to get back. And it's just this monster that starts to take over a game and starts to churn. And the second half, they took momentum away. We had it to the beginning of the game, and they stole it back from us and held on to it the entire second half. They had it to come out after that second quarter, and to come out and to have the ball after half. That's huge. In Madden, I'd say, you're fucking dead. You ain't getting the fucking ball. You're done. I'm not going to give you enough clock time to get a chance to come back. We'd grind that shit. I'd just take a drive and I'd eat up a whole quarter. If they come out and they go up 35-10, this fucking game's over. Period. And we got to stop. Now, I don't even want to go here, but I got to go here just a little bit because... And you know what? Hold on. Before I even go to that point, make sure you check out our official sponsor. And make sure you use Commish81 at checkout to get 20% off your order. Alright? Shameless plug. Now let's move on. Now, I don't even want to say it, but there comes a time in a game that your CEO of your team on the field, the quarterback, the man under center, the man who's got his finger on the pulse, the man that's pulling the fucking trigger, the man that's making it all happen, he's calling the plays, he's checking down, he's changing things, he's audibling. That guy, at some point in the game, that guy has to take the game over and put it on his back. You seen the guy on the other side of the ball do it. In the second quarter, he stood back and fucking diced us. And we get the opportunity to come back and we go down and inside the 10, damn near inside the 5, you fucking fuck that up in disgusting fashion. I believe in the process. I believe in everything. DC4 is my quarterback for 2019. But man, at some point, you gotta turn it up, man. You got to turn it up. As much as anybody wants to blame the defense wasn't on the field when you had the ball first and goal. Mike, I think, said it best. Almost sums it up. Carr, well, I want to like him. I really do. He's our quarterback. He makes plays like he did on the sideline, diving and giving his body away as a reckless abandon going for the first, which was a shitty spot, by the way, which is a shitty spot. He does things like that, but that's great. That's great and all. And I've made every argument for Derek in the world. You know, he just needs more time in the system, this and that. But then I found myself sitting watching yesterday's game, and I'm just like, you know what? I keep making all these arguments. The kid on the other side's younger. He's had no more time in the system. He's playing for a quarterback who's never, or a coach who's never won it all. And his wide receivers are fucking nobodies. So, and I'm just like, am I stating facts or am I making fucking excuses, Raider Nation? I have to ask. Broke the Snakes record yesterday. That is a phenomenal thing. I mean, that is nothing to shake a stick at. The man is a legend. I mean, last year in the offseason, he won the Raider ReACTIon greatest Raider of all time bracket as the greatest Raider of all time. I mean, he's iconic in the silver and black, and he broke his record. That's not anything to scoff at, but it's a different game now, man. It's a Madden type game. It's geared towards offense. It's to go out there and throw 350, 400 yards. That's nothing. Guys do that every fucking week, man. Andy Dalton's fucking been like the top quarterback in the league the last 2 weeks in fantasy, and he ain't even fucking won. It's a different league. Numbers are great. Dan Marino's got all kinds of numbers. Terry Bradshaw's got rings. Joe Montana don't give a fuck about his stats. He's undefeated in Super Bowls. That's the whole argument I make for Jim Plunkett. I don't give a fuck what his stats are. Cha-ching ching. Got double rings. Put that man in. It's the only ring. The only stat that matters as a quarterback. So at some point, man, the teams on offense and our quarterback who's driving it has to find that next gear. He's got to find that next gear. Am I ready to throw in the towel? Am I giving up on this team? Hell no, man. This is a totally revamped team with a whole new roster. Am I ready to give up on this team? Fuck no. Was I ready to crown them the greatest thing since sliced bread when they beat the Donkeys last week? No. Am I ready to fucking throw in the towel after one loss? No. This is a 17-week season. You play 16 games in a bye week, and it's a fucking grueling ass thing. We got injuries now. Fucking Jacobs is dealing with a groin. You got a hip issue on Tyrell Williams. You got Trent Brown with a knee. So now you get Richie Incognito coming back in. Gabe Jackson's going to be coming back in the fold soon. That's just the turnstile of an NFL season. So, I mean, don't start crying about injuries. There ain't a team in the league that ain't dealing with injuries. Go talk to the Steelers. I'm telling you right now, fucking, I'll put it on, man. Roethlisberger, fucking Big Ben, Raplesberger, that dude is done. I'm telling you, he grabbed his elbow. I've seen that fucking move a million times on pictures, man. That's fucking Tommy John. They ain't come out and said it yet. That motherfucker ain't never playing a fucking snap again, man. I'll fucking call it right here, right now. He grabbed his elbow in that game. I was watching it live. I looked at my son, tapped him. I said, that's bad. And he grabbed it again. Man, something rolled up that dude's arm. You're going to hear about it. I'm telling you. All they said was surgery. I haven't heard what kind of surgery yet, but that dude's done. Done. I've seen. How many times have you seen a pitcher grab their arm just like that? So go ask any team on the league. I mean, the Saints. Don't go ask a Saints fan though, man, because they'll cry on your shoulder for fucking an hour and a half. You'll have to pry them off. You probably have to call the cops and have them removed for some kind of fucking harassment or violating your personal space or something. So please don't go ask a Saints fan about injuries, because man, the loss of Drew Brees, Jesus Christ, they probably can't handle it, man. They're gonna have to throw a fucking parade or some sort of renaissance to bring him back. Oh, Drew, fucking. So I had to put him back on the kiddie table, man. They're epic fucking criers. Fucking Saints fans. So don't ask them, but ask any other team, man. Injuries. Welcome to the NFL. Hey, Jags thought Nick Foles was going to be their nice new toy at quarterback to replace Blake Bortles. Well, that lasted not even a half of fucking football, and that dude's done. So, it is what it is. I saw a couple of you mention it. What about the bad calls in the game? I thought the calls sucked. One of the calls I thought was epically just the fucking Mad Max penalty. Listen, what do you do when how do you sack a guy? I want somebody, I mean, please, I'd like the officiating crew to come out and please mime us through, a little walkthrough of how you're supposed to sack an NFL quarterback at full speed and not fall on him. You can't fall on him. You can't hit him in a certain manner. You can't fall on him in a certain manner. You can't push off of him in a certain manner. So I would like you to teach me the come in like a missile, sack, roll, tuck, fall to the side, move, all in a fucking split second. I would like to see that. I would like to see anybody perfect that. You got to come in at top speed, getting around guys away, about 6'6", 350 to 400 fucking pounds, trying to get around those guys, on your way there. And then you got to get to this guy who's an athletic motherfucker himself, You got to try to get this guy to the ground. Not only got to try to hold yourself up if the ball happens to leave his hand a split second before you get there. You can only hit him in a window like this big. Don't go low. Don't go high. Don't hit him in the head. Don't accidentally grab his face mask. Oh my God, you might have brushed by his nuts. That's 15 yards. And all of this, and then you do hit the guy. He's fallen to the ground, and you're looking down completely. I mean, it's just this thing called gravity, you know? Isaac Newton, the whole fucking apple theory, you know? A body in motion will tend to stay in motion, all of that shit. Y'all learned it. Science, come on, it's ringing bells. He's moving. Now he's supposed to, in mid-fucking air, mind you, do some Matrix shit, say, let me turn here, roll off to the side. Like, you know, I just woke up on some, you know, some fugly after a night of drinking. You know, whoa! You got to do one of those. You ended up on the floor, and without touching the guy. So that's how you got to sack. You got to come in. You got this tight window to hit him. But even though you hit him, you can't fall on him, because now if you're gonna sack the quarterback and you fall on him and then you push off improperly, it doesn't matter that you sacked him properly, that you tackled him properly. You pushed off on him in a rude manner, and they're going to throw a flag. What? What? This just doesn't make any sense on any... so I'm watching the game. You know, I look over at my son. We're trying to teach football, okay? And I'm like, and he's like, what just happened there, Dad? He sacked him. The kid's 13. He knows it's a motherfucking sack, okay? He plays Madden. He knows what a sack is. What am I going to tell him? Nah, buddy. You see, he sacked him. He actually hit him as he was released. So that was clean. And actually the falling to the ground part was clean. You know, he kind of pulled his arms back, so maybe he put too much body weight on him. But then really, you know, he kind of pushed himself up a little hard when he was getting off of him to get himself back up off the fucking ground. My son's just looking at me while I'm trying to explain this to him. And he's not buying fucking any of it. He's just like, so it wasn't a sack? I was like, nah, that was a 15-yard penalty. It's just like, do you know how hard it is to get to the quarterback? Do you realize what you've got to do as a defensive end, as a defensive tackle, to even get to said quarterback? It's like the promised land. When you get there, you're like, And now you got to think of about 20 things in the 2 steps before you get there to hit that motherfucker. It's a goddamn crying ass shame they're doing to the game that I love, man. Make football violent again. I am behind 100%, knock on wood if you're with me. Make football violent again. RAIDER ReACTION is a firm believer in the make football violent again fucking affirmative action campaign. Make football violent again. Fuck this pussy ass shit, man. I swear, I can't. We did on Black Friday. Oh, it's been a few months back. It was in the spring, but we did a game in. It was the '83 team, and I forget what game it was, but it was during the season. And just the violence of that game, just the way that defense just absolutely throttled fucking opposing offenses and just beat them down and thrashed them and threw the opposing players around and just implemented absolute fear. I just kept commenting on it as I watched the game. Like, man, it was just so violent. It was so beautiful. It was such a beautiful thing. It was like violent poetry out there, man. It was the ultimate. I mean, that's what it is. You come across the middle, and you either had the balls to catch that motherfucker, or you didn't, or you ducked. and you didn't catch it because you knew the assassin, anyone member of the Soul Patrol, fucking Ronnie Lott, and fuck any of those guys was back there hawking. I mean, even Atwater back in his fucking heyday is a fucking donkey. I mean, those were real fucking headhunters, and you don't have that anymore. It's such a fucking pussified game. It's flag football. It's like this hybrid of arena football. It's just like, how many fucking points can we get scored so that fucking fantasy football owners can sit around the hard on Sunday? On that note, make sure you check out the official sponsor of RAIDER ReACTION, and make sure you use the Commish 81 to get 20% off your order. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure to like, follow us, subscribe, everything right here. This is home right here, the Facebook. This is our home pod right here. I don't do no podcast. I'm highly irritated that Facebook does not give me the webcast option. Because I ain't no podcast. I ain't sitting in no fucking pod. I'm not hiding behind no fucking nothing. I'll sign my face to shit. I ain't afraid. Fuck it. Sit behind some goddamn speaker, some anonymous asshole on the radio. I'm here. Like it or not. So, podcast. I'm not a podcast. I'm a motherfucking webcast. Some people have told me I have a face for radio, but, I told them they could fuck off, too. So, moving along. Let's talk about the sides of the ball. There are things to take away from this game. Like LaMarcus Joyner said, in the second half, they shut this team down. They weren't running away from them in the second half. Bad communication. Oh, it's coming, Nancy. It's coming. Oh, he's coming. Because we didn't do him upright the last time, so don't you worry. He's prepped and ready. Billy James, you're such an antagonistic son of a bitch. I love it. So, positive things. Offensive side of the ball. Waller, he was there again. Tyrell Williams got a touchdown. Josh Jacobs got a little bit of action, but now we're talking about groin. It's hard for me to be real positive on the offensive side of the ball when you put up 10 fucking points. And you scored those in the first quarter, man. You went the last 3 quarters of football without even so much as getting a fucking field goal. To me, I can't say a whole hell of a lot good about the fucking offensive side of the ball. The defensive side of the ball, I can. 3 quarters of football, you held what is supposed to be the most prolific offense in the NFL, at least that's what everybody's saying, to 28 points. You shut them out in 3 quarters of football. You shut them out in the second half of football, which is usually when the most prolific teams step it up. They feel you out in the first half and start dropping bombs on you in the second half. That's usually what happens. But you got to hang your hat on something. Now, the beginning of the season, I did my way too fucking early preseason predictions. I had win, loss in the first 2 games. I did. Nobody. If you're being realistic with yourself, being realistic, as yourself as a fan, you didn't have them at 16-0. You didn't think they were going to sweep the Chiefs this season. I honestly picked us to have tight games with the Chiefs both games, lose to the Chiefs both games in the regular season, make it in as the last wild card at 9-7, win that first wild card playoff game, and then face off in the showdown against the Chiefs in that you don't win 3 against a team. I fully believe our destiny goes through Kansas City. I believe it. So what I saw Sunday was not a team that was leaps and bounds. and above us. I didn't. You saw in the first quarter, you'd move the ball against them. What happened after that, I'm not 100% sure. Game plan, execution, well, what have you. I don't know. You got to fix that shit, whatever it is. Because whatever it is, it's unacceptable. But the defense held strong, man. When you give up 4 touchdowns in a quarter, and you go into the half, dragging tail between your legs, you just got fucking whipped. So just put the switch to you, and you're going in there, and you can still come out in the second half and respond like that. That means a lot. That means a lot. That's resilient. And that's growth. The story of the 2019 Oakland Raiders will be written in their growth upon the journey of this season. I have the rise of this team happening in the second half of this season. We are heading into a very tough road stretch right now. Very tough that even in the middle of this road stretch, we got to go all the way to fucking London. It's the most absurd road stretch that's been handed out to a team in recent memory. The NFL even basically came out and apologized right after it was issued. Like, within 12 hours, they were like, yep, fuck, that you look back at that one, man, we fucked that one up. They came out and apologized to the Buccaneers, too. The Buccaneers about got screwed almost as bad as the Raiders did. One in the AFC and one in the NFC. Both got the shaft hard on the schedule this year. So, you got to tread water. You got to stay in the conversation through the first half of the season. The Chiefs are 2-0. Am I surprised? No. I mean, this was a team on the verge of the Super Bowl last year. They got the fucking league MVP. This is the new fucking poster child. So, we're 1-1. The Chokers are 1-1. And the Donkeys are 0-2. We're right where we should be. We're a middle-of-the-road team right now. That's not a bad thing. Middle-of-the-road teams that get their shit right over the course of a season and start to get together and get hot at the end of the season win Super Bowls. You don't need to peak in week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. No, you don't. You just need to stay consistent in your growth, and you need to continue to try to get better. And you need to continue to stay a team and keep fighting towards a common goal. As long as you do that and you get better and you're starting to get hot when it counts, then that's all that matters. That's all that matters. The Raiders have won a Super Bowl in that same manner. Just getting hot when it counts. Getting the wild card. Getting in. Jamie's right, man. There are positives. Vince Mayoa has been a shocker. He's been a beast. He's forcing fumbles. He's getting to the quarterback. There have been positives on the defensive side of the ball. A second half shutout against a prolific offense like what Kansas City has had over the past season or so. It's a positive you can take away from this game. So, enough of that. Let's wrap that up. It is what it is. But I want to say one last thing. Derek Carr broke the record, broke the Snakes record. That's great. But at some time in this season, and I've got to see it very soon, man. It's got to happen in the next 4 to 5 games. He's got to start to hit that next gear. He's got to start to hit that next gear, and I've got to start to see it. Because, man, I was waiting for it this game. The opportunity was there. It was there in the second half for him to take this game over. It was there. But pull it off. Not the end of the world. All right, moving on. If you haven't joined the official group of Raider Reaction, the Raider Reaction Empire, come to the dark side. Click on the group tab of the Raider Reaction page, and you'll find a couple groups there. We've just made a new alliance as the dark side continues to grow. We've linked up with Prison City Raider Nation up there in New York State. Our boy KD Raider, Billy, and all the rest of the gang, we hooked up with them, and they are now an official group in the network of Raider Reaction. So make sure you go join that group as well. It's another solid membership of diehard silver and black brethren, just like we have in the Raider Reaction Empire. But if you're looking for a much more uncensored environment, so to speak, you might want to come to the dark side. So come on over, click on it. We've got some very easy questions. But, we got to make sure things are right. Like easy things can, this isn't a group for sensitive little bitches. Are you a sensitive little bitch? So if you're not a sensitive little bitch and you like to talk about your team in a manner in a forum where people aren't, censoring you in how you do so, I haven't gotten an argument on there with somebody earlier, and it's cool because it's uncensored. At no point did I threaten to throw him out because we had a difference of views. He could tell me to go fuck myself 20 times if he wanted. I don't care. I will gladly tell him to go fuck himself too. And that's just how we roll at the dark side. It's kind of like hello. Hey, fuck yourself. Well, fuck you too. Go about your day. So, biggest rumor of the day. Jalen Ramsey wants a trade. Of course. Every time there's a rumor of any big name out there, who are they automatically linked to first? Oh, fuck. Well, it's just got to be a Raider, right? Of course. Damn. Why not? Thoughts? Come on. Did we just not see what bringing a drama queen to the team? Man, I did everything in the past 2 months to wrap my head around the fact that Antonio Brown was going to be positive for the team because his talent was. I even said here, my wife even said, "You told me it didn't matter. He was so talented. All the offseason field stuff didn't matter." Yeah, well, man, I was wrong on that one. Wrong. This team does not need something like that in the house. No. Fuck that. Daryl Worley, Garyon Conley did just fine. Like I said, the second half shut down. There was some bad communication. Man, it's not like they couldn't run with the Kansas City wide receivers. On those 4 touchdown plays, those motherfuckers were running wide fucking open, man. That was some fucking Madden shit. That was just like the pass got thrown in Madden and you're like, fuck. There ain't nobody there. I don't know how he got through there. I picked a defense with somebody there. Where's my fucking safety? Motherfucker's gone. Went to the wrong side, went here, bad communication. I'm supposed to be here. He was there and fucking choo. When you got a guy that runs in the fucking low 4.4s, shit. The motherfucker's gone. You can't have miscommunication against somebody like that. One step, he's gone. So, this is an entirely new defense. It's not used to playing together, so they'll be fine. You don't need shoving Jalen fucking Ramsey on there. My God. Come on. You do want to go call up Antonio Brown? I think he's in between fucking rape charges right now. You want to see if he's got a spare minute to come hang out and practice? I mean, if you ain't had enough fucking drama, well, hey, fuck. Fuck that. Jesus Christ. You want to go see if Greg Hardy wants to take a break from MMA? We're going to throw him up on the D-line? Fucking Ray Rice can back up Josh Jacobs? No, thank you. We'll be fine. We'll move along. We'll go over the all-drama team. We could have it coached by OJ. He seems to be popping in. And what the fuck is up with that? When the fuck did O.J. Simpson all of a sudden get social media and starts popping on and talking shit about NFL players? If anybody should not be talking shit about anybody, it's O.J. fucking Simpson. I'm just saying. I mean, come on, man. Damn. On to the Vikings. Now, oh man, they've been on the kiddie table so long. They're dusty, they're crusty, they're vintage. I mean, they were one of the first motherfuckers to pull a seat up to the kiddie table. I mean, they got bounced from so many Super Bowls back in the day. They might have been one of the first. They're original. OG on the kiddie table. So let's look at that matchup. All I've heard in the last 24 hours is, oh man, you better look out for the Vikings defense. Oh, Tamari, enjoy, man. I have been up there. I have been to this new one. I've had the unfortunate. I'd watched a couple of Vikings games in the Metrodome against the Raiders. Goddamn, what have I seen? I've seen 3 Raiders Vikings games. Once every 4 years, so you know. But I have been up there, and what? Just a little friendly hint to Mary. What they really like, what I've noticed, is when you go to stadiums, and for kiddie table dwell, for any of these kiddie table dwelling fuckers, any of them, this works for all of them. When you point out that there's no banners hanging anywhere, it really gets after their ass. Just remind them, this is a beautiful new stadium. Be nice when you get some banners hanging in it. So, we've got Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, and supposedly this great epic defense. Now, don't most great epic defenses get you somewhere? I mean, I keep hearing about how great this Vikings D is, but if they're not getting you anywhere, how great are they really? And how am I going to do that in the middle of the show? Pray tell. So, I digress. So, the Vikings, I had this picked as a win at the beginning of the season. And I don't change my mind this week. I've been telling Prime for fucking God forever, I'm not a believer in Kirk Cousins whatsoever. I don't give a fuck about their defense. They haven't taken them anywhere. They keep rotating quarterbacks, trying to find the guy. Nah. I'm not that concerned. What needs to happen is I hope we got Josh Jacobs healthy coming into this game. I've heard rumors, but I don't know the severity of the groin. So this is the type, when you got a defense like this, you lean in a little heavy on the running game, I think would be nice. But we will see. We will see. Now, everybody's on here, man. Everybody's on here. You gotta open the door. Like he's out here knocking on the door.
Any of you motherfuckers work construction on goddamn roads, fuck all of you. Fuck Florida, fuck their roads, fuck construction, all you motherfuckers eat a dick.
Hey,
oh, by the way, shh. By the way, fuck all you motherfuckers that are panicking, goddammit. Fuck all of y'all. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Each and every one of you motherfuckers, our defense played like shit. We shut out the best quarterback in the NFL for 3 goddamn quarters. Eat a dick. And your bald-headed mamas too. Fuck all of y'all. Bitching. Oh, we need to go get this person. What you need to do is go get a goddamn seat and sit the fuck down.
all right, well, he caught up, so. And.
Did I miss anything?
No. They were trying to get me to go to the door.
I don't need a beer, goddammit. All I needed to do was say what the fuck I said.
There we go. All right. Now we're all caught up. So we're on to the Vikings now. So
And fuck them too, the most disappointing professional team in the whole goddamn existence of sports.
Well, they are on the kiddie table. There's a reason.
All the motherfuckers do is show up to get their asses beat the fuck down.
They're on the kiddie table. So communists. But, all right. So you get Kirk Cousins.
Fuck him.
All right. Their defense.
Fuck them.
Okay.
Bitches.
All right.
I'm borrowing this. Is that okay?
Yeah, great.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. This is why it's Monday Night Misfit Madness. I warned you guys earlier. It was going to get cracking in here. I just didn't know when.
Misfit? Only thing that's not fitting is my foot in the motherfucker's ass that caused that goddamn traffic jam.
Traffic?
Yeah. On top of the construction. Traffic jams.
Well, that is
Fast and the motherfucking Furious. Fuck the whole franchise. Hope The Rock can eat a dick behind that bullshit. Damn. Bitch ass motherfucker. Damn. I'll be right back.
So, as we were, Big L, we have enough time. You're just in time for our very special segment, the Weekend D-Bag. I'll go first. You
go right the fuck ahead.
I'll go first because, all right. Now, we've all heard the talk about in recent years. I mean, it's part of the reason they're not putting out any more NCAA footballs anymore. We're getting to him. Don't get excited. Ooh, Voodoo Doll's got a little extra action there. So we didn't do him up quite good enough.
All the way up his ass.
We'll get
through his ass, out his heart.
But
Sideshow Bob looking motherfucker. Fuck him.
So there's no NCAA games, none of this shit, all because of the Ed O'Bannon fucking lawsuit.
And they went to UCLA, so they a bunch of bitches too.
All of that
fuck
shit.
the O'Bannons. Fuck them.
So now you got California now trying to come out and pass the law.
By the way, and a special fuck you goes out to all you LSU motherfucking wannabe Sailor motherfuckers too. Fuck you. Toot motherfucking toot.
So,
yeah. Anyway.
Well, wherever I was. I don't know. So, California's trying to pass the law now.
Hi, Miss Leslie, I love you.
That they're going to, you can have the rights basically to yourself to make as much money off of, endorsements, marketing, whatever. You can make money as a college athlete. And so who wants to come out?
This makes me smile.
Who wants to come out and give his 2 cents on whether college athletes should be paid or not, besides the fucking douchebag poster boy himself, Tim Tebow? So Tebow wants to come out and sit up there as the most fucking generic version of a human being that you can possibly be, and tell everybody, well, you should just be happy to be part of a team, and it's all about unity, and yeah, that's okay, Tebow, when you gotta call home and you need a care package and mommy just sends you some cookies and a $20,000 check. The rest of most motherfuckers who are in college don't have that opportunity. So to get some fucking asshole like that who's never had to struggle in his life, was born with a silver spoon jam, square up his ass, sitting telling the regular, average, normal college kid that he don't need to worry about money or getting paid for his likeness or any of that, is just absolutely asinine. Fuck you, Tebow. Shut the fuck up, man. Go play in whatever minor league shit-ass fucking baseball organization you're playing in now.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
A lack of pussy makes you ignorant.
Yes.
And don't fall for that shit.
Man, you can't.
That
I
motherfucker
ain't
done
gonna
played
lie.
the skin
Is
flute
he
for
still a virgin?
I don't know if he is. I mean, it's
God
contracted.
damn. I certainly hope not.
Did a mother? No. Who the fuck is this? Motherfucker, say Chris Warren again. I dare you. Not tonight, motherfucker.
We need him like
Not
we
tonight.
need. We need him like we need a case of fucking herpes.
And if you want herpes, head on right down here to the villages.
Goddamn, Chris Warren III seems to be harder to get rid of than a case of herpes.
The Syracuse Mets.
So,
Hey, what's going on, Billy Kirby?
So, the big L already skewered the little bastard. Apparently, we did not do our little fucking Mahomeless voodoo doll up good enough thus far. So, I got an extra for his ass. Fucking little
Oh, I'm sorry.
motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I did kind of.
Oh,
I was
that's all
I was
right.
a little hot.
Yeah, you deserved it. You deserved it. There's nothing pisses me off more than traffic.
I'm better.
So, I saw somebody, and I thought it was put pretty well.
Tim T. Bagsbo.
We weren't Super Bowl champions after we beat the Donkeys. And we're not the worst team in the league after we lost to the Chiefs.
Oh,
we're
and
in the middle. And
my
we're
D-bag?
2 weeks in.
My D-bags of,
Oh,
the,
yes.
of the week.
Oh, yes. Uh-oh, hold on. Easy.
Hey,
Easy now.
it's a special shout out.
Put my feet up for this one.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Let me get comfortable.
Yeah, get comfortable. All you raggedy bitch-made motherfuckers that's, Dan Carr needs to be trained. Fuck you. You go put on some pads and go throw something other than your goddamn fingertips on a goddamn keyboard. Fuck y'all. Ain't never done shit, ain't never been shit, but you gonna try to talk shit. Keep that shit to your goddamn self. Oh, sidebar. The next time I see something involving any AB other than the greatest AB, Al Bundy, you're subjected to get muted for a goddamn week. That's right. If it don't involve poke high, keep that AB shit to your fucking self. I'm done with you motherfuckers.
Ow.
Test me.
Icky Bundy.
I'm the motherfucking dream catcher. I make dreams come true. I'll set your bitch ass free.
One game.
Test me.
Poke high, 44.
Ain't got no time for you bitches tonight. Living my best motherfucking life. Meanwhile,
Double
back at the
quattro.
ranch.
Double Quattro. No, ma'am. National organization.
That's right. Gonna open the fucking
Against
church.
Amazonian masterhood.
That's right.
One game. William knows what's up. That's why he's a
Right,
top
4
fan.
TDs in one game.
One game.
Greatest football player ever.
Ow. Icky Bundy. So, if you ain't doing nothing tomorrow night, no round, same Raider time, same Raider channel. If you'd like to tune in tomorrow,
I'd just like to find the motherfucker.
I got a whole
that caused
hour,
that
and we're
traffic
really
jam.
going to get into some shit tomorrow. Some more of the
Once.
details, and get ready for week 2. Fight.
Once!
Once. My mother smacked me once. Once.
See, that was your mom. My mama smacked me.
Fucking I saw.
Once, twice, 3 times a daily.
Well, now.
Oh, see? All it takes is being with my brother. I'm better now. But still, fuck y'all.
What's up, Ariel? What's up, everybody? And thank you all for joining
What's
us.
happening? What's happening,
We had a
Ariel?
fucking cracking ass crowd for a you missed most of it, but we had a cracking ass crowd for most of the show. So thank you all for joining us.
Well, for all, hey, y'all tell those that left.
Those of you, fucking Russ and Jack and one other person who's waiting for your little care package to come out from RAIDER ReACTION. Yeah, that's finally getting mailed off this
they're right
week.
over there.
It's sitting over here on the table, and I'm sorry. I've been busy.
He's been
Well, actually, I've just been
y'all seen what he's been up to.
procrastinator. I've been in fucking. I was out for Monday Night Football. I've been traveling, so I'm sorry, but they are going out this week.
And I've been traveling way more than I fucking wanted to tonight.
Love you, man. No, Ariel.
Ariel.
Damn. In your face, sucker.
So, tomorrow night, it's Raider Nation Report, solid 60 minutes, yours truly. So, make sure you tune in for that. We've got Prime's in the house on Wednesday. So we got to go through all of our picks. We were all tied.
We tied again this week?
No, I haven't even compiled this week's because the game's still going on.
Well, I'm pretty sure I am now firmly gripping the hind tit.
Oh, no. We'll see. Make sure you use the code
20%.
Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that good shit. And join the groups, man.
Snappy chat for all of you cute boys out there.
I ain't got no Snapchat. Did he?
Nah, that was an inside one.
Okay, I ain't got no Snapchat. I don't know what
Who
you're
the
talking
fuck's talking about the Chunky Shuffle? Ariel? Don't, motherfucker.
So, and then Thursday, we got something cool for you Thursday. So you just come back Thursday. And then Friday, we got the Vikings. That means we got a classic Viking beatdown coming your way. And we don't play them very often, so
Maybe we should go back to the OG beatdown.
Oh, we can't do that one. The Super Bowl, everybody's seen the Super Bowl. We got to find something. That's too easy.
Yeah, that's low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, fuck that, man. We gotta dig deep.
Kinda like
I gotta
Ariel.
find something crazy,
Yeah.
some game that you haven't seen for like 20 fucking years.
Low-hanging fruit like Ariel's
Yeah.
balls in his socks.
Yeah. So, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Make sure you like us, share us, come join the groups. You got the Prison City Raider Nation. You got the Dark Side group. I mean, between those two, that's really all you fucking need. You got one that's uncensored, one that, they're a little more censored than us, but, ours is a lot of fun.
I'm sorry I couldn't be here sooner, but I hope I made up for it.
Well, we'll do it right in the official Rip Raider green room in his honor, just to make it right.
We are now. Whoa, that almost was.
Damn.
That was damn perfect. The Rip Raider green room. We're right at the 50, deep behind enemy lines.
Yes. I will see you tomorrow, Raider Nation. Same Raider time, same Raider channel. Until then,
I will see you online somewhere. Maybe I'll pop up during the week. You never know. And if I do have the oil ready, I'm going in deep.
sexy surprise in the middle of your day. I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.